Hello everybody and welcome back to another Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde video. This is the Fresh Start series where I'll be working my way up, but we're going to be going kind of quick as time progresses. As you can see, I did a little bit of farming, nothing too crazy yet. It will get much worse over time, but we're doing this to unlock some things. So we are starting off with the Hinterlands. We do want that. That is where we will be going next, just to see how well these level 1 weapons do. As you can see, I have maxed out all the level 1 weapons, except for the things you need the Hinterlands for. So unfortunately, we cannot get our lovely cooldown reduction, but I will be killing all these chickens off-screen as well. I'm going to also unlock the hard mode map now. We did beat the Horned Beetle, so hard mode will be unlocked for the future. I am hoping to do a weak weapon hard mode run, seeing how things perform. And then we will be working our way up to getting Scythe, which is over here. Now, in order to get the Scythe over here, we do need to unlock this map over here. And these are two pets. One is Hardy, and one is one we don't want. So we are going to go to unlock this map by taking the left side, getting our Bone Shot. Fantastic. Not going to be good right away, but that's perfectly fine. We can get some health increases. Lovely, lovely. Once we get some chickens. So we do need the chickens anyway, just to keep moving. And then we have a damage increase over here, which we will be unlocking most likely with the uses of the Hinterlands map. Let's see what else we can get. We can get some lovely loot magnet. And then with the Hinterlands map, we can get soul drop rate, which will be amazing. Definitely want that for sure. We do have enough bugs killed for the shops, and this will lead us to some more goodies. So we might be going there. Mining speed plus 10, a little expensive for right now. It does actually, that is a very nice set down there as well. But we're gonna hold off on that. Save our resources for in the future when we can get up here. We also will want Shuriken. I am going to use Shuriken initially as my boss killer because I believe it is the best unupgraded boss killer, as the attack speed that you can get with the other weapons does not nearly get close enough. So we will be getting our Tanglevines. We now need the Blade Banshees. So I do believe Blade Banshees actually come from there. So we will be working our way up there faster than before. But we can get Conrad. Everybody loves Conrad. For the most part. I mean, he's kind of nice. We have the eyes, which will be nice, and then the Rockies I mean, they're not nice, but we'll get them killed. So, looks like this is kind of where we're at right now. We still have 400, so let's actually start working our way over here. This is going to be Chiconrad after this, which is not too bad. And as you can see, once I get this, boom, we unlock Chiconrad, and we have our next Scythe, which needs 300 Reapers. So these 300 Reapers are going to be coming from this map over here, which I will be unlocking next time. So the goal will be to do the Hinterlands today. Tomorrow we will be doing this map over here, and I will be farming the Hinterlands, so I'll get all the unlocks from the Hinterlands. So all the chickens, all the Rockies and things like that. So I will get those out of the way. We will then be doing the Dark Forest map over here, the Graveyard-ish map. That won't be too bad. And then we will be doing hard mode. That being said, realistically, once I get the cooldown reduction, I will want to try hard mode, so I might have a quick video of a potential hard mode fail. We shall see how that goes. We did get the vines, so we can upgrade them a little bit. We also did get some other things like chest open speed. Getting that faster would not be terrible as well. Or the bone. The bone is, I think, very weak to begin with. I'm not going to upgrade that yet. I do want to save some things for something better, but I do think having the vines will actually be useful. We did only kill 2 out of 3 of these cactuses on the first level, so we cannot get the cooldown reduced more. I'll actually work to unlock that. No problem at all. Get some more dot length, and we do have some dot damage. So that's going to be a little bit more damage and just a little bit faster and bigger, so not too bad. But let's get this Hinterlands run underway we're going to do the same thing that we did before, and we're going to probably do the same thing for our Highlands run. No, it is Hinterlands in the Highlands. But we are going to be using Vivian with Cleave. Not too shabby. Working on getting Cleave maxed, and now that we have vines and things, we'll sort of play around with our secondary weapons. Our goal will ultimately be to kill as many things as possible, which is what Cleave is good at. And fantastically, I love the start of this because these little green guys right away. Let's just stick with Cleave for a little bit. I don't want anything to really mess up these green guys and their lovely, lovely experience for the beginning portion. So, as you can see, they really group up real fast, much better than the skeletons. So the start of this is very strong for some very early levels. And if you position yourself right, like that, right there, still go with Orbital Fire for our immediate safety. But you can really get huge. We should only have one vine, so it's not going to be too impactful, but it's a little bit of a safety spot for us. Not huge, but we don't need it to be huge. We just need that tiny little bit of a spot. As you can see, the goal, as standard, get the cooldown down. We will want a bit more damage for sure, no doubt. I'd like to get the damage to at least around 5 or so. For the mid-game, so to speak. It's not super high at 5, but it's high enough, and that's the key. We don't need it to be the ultimate killer right away. We just want it to be killy enough. So, this is pretty smooth. One thing to know about the chickens, as you can see, they just do their thing. They just, They go to where you are when they spawn, and then they just go. So, while it seems semi-random, it really isn't random. And once you sort of learn that, you can sort of get good groups of them together. These rats here, though, are the best farming. They will always come to you. They just do this little move, stop, move, stop, move, stop, all the way to you, which is lovely, and we want this experience to set us up for the game. Again, the early game is what really defines how well your run will be. If you can get a really solid early game, you can definitely get a win in the late game, because 4 extra levels maybe, or 3 extra levels, that can definitely be the difference between a kill and not. I did take some damage, as you have seen, and I don't care. Damage is a resource. Resources are made to be used. If you're afraid to take damage to gain a big bonus of experience, then you're probably not going to get as much experience as you might. I'm not going to say need, because you can get through with very different levels of experience, but as you can. So taking a few hits, especially from the smaller monsters like rats and things, it's not that big of a deal. Again, I'm down 30 hit points right now, and we're going to actually go on the road now. So we already found a chest. This will most likely have 1, if not 2 hearts, and then boom, we just gained 22 health, and we're already back at 98. If it has 2. If it has 1, we're still in the 80s, not too... Ooh. Well, okay. I should not have let him hit me. That was just bad play. So much talking, so little doing. But when you've been farming a lot of things for a little while, it sort of bleeds together. I am playing pretty poorly, so I will use some terrain advantages. Let's get some spears now, just for some consistent damage around us, and we're actually going to start working our way down again, because I do not want to deal with these ram enemies. Thankfully, we do have the vines, and the vines are actually a very, very solid addition against these rams, because it just stops their charge, and that's the dangerous element. Their charge is really the killer. These boom bugs, however, not the biggest threat themselves. Don't worry so much about them. They can be annoying, but them themselves are not the biggest threat. The reason they're threatening is they explode the mobs around them. So if they're surrounded by these rams, you are almost surely going to get a ram knocked into your face, and it's not going to be fun. The rams, as you can see, that boss just shot up into the sky, or air, what have you, to the north. I do need one more damage at least on this scythe, or cleave. I do prefer calling it a scythe. I mean, it is a scythe. It does the cleave ability, but hey. It is enough to handle the fairies, though, which is perfect, and we are getting our cooldown down. And what's most excellent, that I'm very excited for, is, as you saw, the next increase to our abilities is 0.5 seconds off the cooldown. And as you might have seen, I did not call it out, so I apologize. We did start at 1.9 seconds. So if each one of these is 0.15 seconds, we're going to go down to 0.4 seconds. At max level, it gets to 0.3. So it is fantastic already. Like, just that one upgrade from this level. Now, we do need to kill 2,400 things to unlock it from this level. But, the rats are mass spawn, the chickens are mass spawn, the mass spawn things generally aren't as bad to get that high of a number. We'll check how far along we are at the end of the video. And again, I will have it unlocked for the next video. But you can see how powerful this will become. I do believe, even for hard mode, even without the crit, and as much of the damage, if, luck abides, and we can get a lot of cooldown, I do believe even a low rank cleave can do surprisingly well at hard mode. Now, that being said, I am focusing on killing more than I am looting as much right now, strictly because I do need to kill a lot of chickens, and I need to kill a lot of rats. So this is a bit of a killier run. I know there's a chest right there. I am going to get it. It will give us some more lovely, lovely health. Which, again, I mean, as you saw, I was down to, 40 or so. Was not doing so hot. But just as you level up, things actually just hit you less in general. Once you get... Ooh, that was an eye charge from the boom bug. As you can see, it's those boom bugs. They're the ones that are going to cause you the problems. Like, the eyes are super slow moving, but that boomer just shot him directly into me. Let's get some cooldown on the old spears here. And yeah, right there, just like that. It's the worst. It is the worst. But we have a load of chickens, so I'm definitely going to need to do a little lap around this to get my chicken kill on. And we're getting there. Just do not want... Oh, that was terrible. I hate these booming... Let's kill that boom. And we should be safe again. Just want to get all these chickens. Because we need these lovely chicken kills and experience. So, but we made it. We made it out of the death pit. We'll get some more hearts. Again, it's okay to take damage. There are a lot of boxes. There's a lot of chests. As you can see, there's already another chest. We do have some lovely mineage down there, and there's a heart to the top. Perfect. Let's grab that, and let's start working on this guy. I am a little sad that I have not gotten any pets yet. Pets obviously are always going to be good for you. Just the one extra damage, or I would prefer the pickup range right now. Our pickup range is very light. I do know where the pickup ranges are on the map, and I do want to go for them, but I want to get a few other things before we get get too overpowered. Because it's once you get some bigger upgrades, the pickup ranges. Oh, look, we're basically at full again, right before I am going to get hit, which is fine. And we are using this to our advantage, moving a little slower. I want the vines to sort of hit the side of the right. Perfect. That creates a nice little wall for us. And we are good. We are moving. So, and we got plenty of money for the shop. Let's see what we can buy. I do like buying pets, but I am in the moment of buying resources. For this run, I will buy pets. In other runs, I would strictly buy resources, though. I don't buy pets because once you can beat the level, pets help, and at the same time, I'm not 100% sure I can beat this level, but I'm fairly confident. And confidence is key sometimes. If you're just confident, good things will happen. Should have gotten the chest. I didn't. It's fine. So we're going to get a magnet. Why not? We're going to get some Slither for some damage, and we have perfect enough for the crystals. Right now, I prefer crystals over the blue runes. I will want blue runes over the crystals very soon. However, but right now, I just want some delicious, delicious crystals, because we will be unlocking a lot of things once we get through the Hinterlands a couple of times. Granted, we will also have a lot of extra purple crystals, so we shall see. I do want more cool. Let's just get that cooldown finished. Even though damage is more important, technically speaking, just having the cooldown done is just a bigger relief. It's now 0.9. Again, with the talent, it would be at 0.5 or 4, and that 0.4 is humongous. It is everything that we truly want. And we can see the vine dot is ticking away. Most excellent. I do miss the speed that we get with the vines with Maxine. I will get there again. We will be doing that again. I'm sort of taking a bit of a hiatus from the higher level stuff right now, as you can see with this. The reason for that, just so you're aware, is there is a patch coming. The patch with the new hero, the new Ice Nova, I believe it is, something along those lines, and it may potentially have another map. Looking at the Discord, which I do suggest you do if you are enjoying things, they do have plans for another map with a lot of snake enemies and snake huts and things like that, so we will be getting a plenty snaky up in this game, and I'm looking forward to see what the defensive ability of that is. The hero has a new health mechanic. Unfortunately, this is not the Viking version of the chicken. The Viking version is needed for an ability upgrade. So, I'm not 100% sure if this version is, but I know for sure the Viking is. It's also not the base chicken. The base chicken is my favorite boss to get. And the reason for that is it spawns a bajillion other chickens. Who doesn't like a boss that just gives you free experience to help you kill the boss? Experience is life in this game. So, that is why I do prefer Vivian. I do know Vivian does not have the survivability of other characters because she is just levels, but the way that I see it is levels are survivability in the long term. Short term, she is very, very short term, she is probably the weakest. But I do believe after a few minutes, she does become essentially the strongest in terms of just pure leveling and damage for a weapon. However, there are synergies, such as the vines with Maxine, and some of the increased in size with Conrad, that definitely can be said are better in terms of strength. For instance, the vines on Maxine do incredible, incredible damage. I am a huge fan of that. The speed increase is something that you cannot get. It's not even something that is like a bonus. It's just there is no other speed increases. Other than a few talents, I believe. There might be a tiny bit. But it's just something that no other character can get. It is so unique. And it is so strong. That guy just flew into the frame. Just a tiny little ooze. Fly into his death. Perfectly fine. We're getting our resources. We're gonna get some lovely more pets. I will take it. And yeah. I feel like I actually missed a pet. And because I was just on autopilot killing. Again, need to kill a lot of everything. So there's definitely some autopilot going on in my movement, focusing on killing more than anything else. Honestly, missing a pet I'm more okay with than anything else, because again, I guess I could have gotten Scoop. Who doesn't like Scoop in these situations? Because he does give you some resources very, very slowly. Oh no, I did get Slither. Okay, perfect. So we're at rank 2 Slither. Let's actually go for Scoop. I was just talking him up. I'm not the biggest fan of Scoop overall. I think, you know, he he doesn't dig exactly what you want all the time. So it's not like, oh, you get Scoop and you're guaranteed a purple crystal every 10 seconds until the end, right? It's like, there was a heart. A heart is nice. Don't need it. Even if I was low on health, I would be happy, of course, for a heart. Um, but I wouldn't think that. Oh, he's stuck. We got a stuck boss. Perfectly fine. It's just more annoying when he's stuck here. You might think it's easier, but because he's stuck here, we actually have to deal with these rams and can't really kite away and say, okay, he'll catch up to us, you know. But we got the cleave on lock, easy peasy. All of these rams are going down. All of the rats, all of the chickens. We got everything going, and we got some boxes. Who doesn't like more loot? Unfortunately, it's not the good loot, but hey, I'll take whatever I can get. Ooh. Oh, and Scoop dug up a nice little thing. Again, it is nice. Scoop is nice. And what's weird is the counterpart I see to Scoop is Hardy, and while Scoop can dig up any random thing, he can dig up these 5 bags. He can dig up slightly bigger bags, and that's nice, you know, but that bag of gold that I see is a wasted Scoop. The reason I prefer Hardy is because once you have Hardy, like with Scoop, I can't take damage and say, I know I'm going to be good in, 30 seconds, maybe 40. Okay, I'll give you 40 because it's 25% chance. I can't say that for sure. So with that in mind, Scoop randomness means I can't rely on him for any one thing, Whereas once I have Hardy, I can start running into enemies. I can say, okay, this will get me the experience. Oh, there's a chest here. I can stay in this chest longer and not run out and take 2 hits. Because I know for a fact, even if I don't find boxes, even if I don't find chests, I am getting my hearts back. And that's why I like Hardy more than Scoop. Because it allows you... It makes your health pool substantially larger. Because you have something... Or you have reliable healing. And that works on any character. And because it scales with health, it's amazing on every character. Like Conrad's healing from casting things like vines and stuff, and I believe it's the magical hex as well. Conrad's healing there is nice. It's nice, consistent healing, and that can heal you up quite well. Let's say you're getting 2 healing every second and a half, or let's say 2 seconds. So that's 10 health every 10 seconds. And that's his synergy. So that synergy is great. We're just going to focus on trying to kill these shield guys and other things. Maybe, no, we're going to get this. It's here. I see it. It's a problem. It's an addiction. But say it's 10 health every 10 seconds. So a health a second. Well, Hardy, let's say it's every 40 seconds. But once Conrad has over 300 health, that is 10 health. Or that's not 10 health. It's 30 health every 40 seconds. So it's slightly less. It's, 7.5 health a second. But that 7.5 health a second, when you think about it, is not tied to a synergy. That's not your super synergistic ability. That is literally just, you get this from a pet. Now, it does take a pet slot, so that is something to say as well. A pet slot is nothing to laugh at. You got way more of these. I'm very happy to be able to do this. The 1.2 with the bonus and everything is fantastic. I love it. And as you can see, Cleave still reigns supreme. And let's see how it does look right here. So yeah, 7.5 health from our pet slot, or a synergy, which you only get one of, you can't get multiples of. Let's see how we did. We did get 20. Look at all of the chicken kills. One run, boom, chickens done. How'd we do on rats? 2,000 rats in the bag. We'll even take a look at the arrow. We want to see how we did there. Her bones and runes foretold the victory. Look at that. First time victory, no probs. Got our Sword Knight done, so damage upgrades. So these two get damage upgrades, which is very nice. Again, 2 damage per level, so that is huge. And then finally the Orbital Fire, which is dot damage +1. It's only +1. Honestly speaking, I'm going to hold off on this. Dot damage is amazing at high levels. At low levels, however, it really doesn't do much comparatively. It's nice. It's a nice addition. But only when you can max out the dot speed, which we currently cannot do, that it becomes amazing. And it's 370. You know what? I'm going to be doing some farming. I'll get it. You know what? I'll get it. I'll do some farming. Perfectly fine. So now we can start going to hard mode, potentially, with this. And, you know, oh, also, let's see. We did get our health plus 10%. Perfect. Now we do have Hardy. Great. And we can unlock the Darkmoon Grove. We are also going to get Maxine. It's a character. Fantastic. We did pick her up. And we're going to get this damage increase. I really wanted this a lot sooner. I would love that for that run. But boom, we got a damage increase. And there's Beacon. Again, Beacon is good for early hard mode. He does lead to the arrow right here. This is the arrow. But you can also get to the arrow by going this way around or by going this way and technically all the way around. I believe this is the experience pet, so it's actually pretty useful to have. We also have XP increase for bats, which we do need our grove for, so it does look like we are at the grove block for the most part. Did not kill enough eyes, but 50 eyes for one run, not too terrible. We do need some more King Sandys. 34 rocks, I'll take it. That's half of the rocks killed. They have a lot of health and things, so for the first run, not too bad. Oh, I should also point out, I can start with 50 extra gold. Let's do that. We get a reroll. I will want that when we do the hard mode. Again, next time, I'll unlock the grove, of course. It's right there. No problems at all. We can see Rupert there. We do not want Rupert. I believe he is a late game pet for me. But we do want to work our way up this way as well. Don't have enough. Perfectly fine. Definitely not going down this way. Again, a lot of these will be heroic unlocks as well, so we can plan on that for the future. Let's see, how much extra gold can we get? Yeah, that's going to be a little expensive on the blues. I want to save some blues for this. These Banshees will come from up here. So what we're going to do next time is do a Darkmoon Grove. Gonna do a bunch of farming from there. And then we will be going towards Heroic. Now we can get a currency exchange for 36, which will be for later. Definitely later. But I want this XP increase as fast as possible. So next time, Darkmoon Grove, followed immediately by the Desert Hard Mode. And then we're going to do this before we unlock this. I want to see how powerful this banner cooldown can be in hard mode with no other major upgrades other than like the damage that you'd get along the way. Oh, and we also can unlock mines. I will want mines. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, please ask. If you want to see anything, right now, again, I am doing the level up run, but once we get to hard mode, basically it's going to fly. I want to basically be completely built up again by this Friday, the Saturday. So, yeah, we should be in a pretty good place. So, thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.